Because you brought the government to power. So even when they are doing wrong, you cannot tell them because you brought them to power. The people who are there to tell the government, oh yeah, you are doing this, you are doing that, is not good. Sometimes the government can listen and change to do the better. These are people you stand to insult. President Baka, why are children crossing right today? 2 years now into your administration, you said we're not going to see this thing happening in the country, but it is happening.
The Liberian Council of Churches, it is something that they crafted from the World Council of Churches, which was meant to promote peace and justice.
We dig out the facts. We bring the issue to the public to participate.
I was children. I was very children. Why they keep it over there for them to get money without
work? They're lying, looking for wasting all because they're not getting nothing off like this. No wasting.
It is government that we have here. Oh, but it is clear that Baka is not in charge. When the guy will do what they want to take some money onto themselves, but they not lima, then we can work on the shadow task force so that we can start working. And the very people that are involved, even the things that are happening in Liberia, you told them you place them on the task force.
Issue in the society. We discuss critical issues affecting the nation against socio-economic issues standing to shape the destiny of Liberia. We discuss issues including poverty rates. Human rights concern environmental challenges with a lower percentage of the population struggling to meet basic needs. Human rights violations such as arbitrary killing issue in the society comes to you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. Join our panelists Aliu Masale and Solomon Bakari from the US of A and the host Stephen Contour on Kings FM 88.5.
One more freedom.
Exclusive from hotlbr.com.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighters. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they need their man, they change their mind. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, yo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they came their ground, they changed their mind. When they came their ground, they changed their mind. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom.
Also, definitely, a freedom fighter should be someone who fights for the people, but not the other way around. Pleasant good morning, and welcome to yet another edition of the program Issues in the Society. I'm Stephen Compton, and my team is here with me also. And together, we are going to drive you through the 12th this afternoon. And so it's very important to be here. Today is Monday, the 29th day of September 2025. And definitely, By tomorrow, we say goodbye to September. And on Wednesday, we ushered in October. And so it is good that we are here today. I'm Stevie Compton. A pleasant good morning to every one of you who are following us. However way you are following us, I want to say a pleasant good morning to you. And so to my good friend and brother, Jeremiah Payuway, I'm told you are following through your keke. There's somewhere around the Japan freeway or so. And for those of you who are following us via our various social media platforms, we are asking you to share the live video. Invite other people to watch along with you as well. And so Mohammed Famula Jr. is following us. Mary Tule, Fatou Kone is following us there from Kakata. Amos Diba. Pablo Class is also following us. Elijah Sipo doing the scene as well. From New Georgia, Ganonville area. Veso Kasobo is also following us. And so share a live video together. We will have a very great time here. Let me bring down the team song and usher in my colleagues. Good morning, Aliyu Masale, and good morning to you, Solomon Bakari.
Good morning, Stephen. Good morning, Solomon. Good morning, Mama Labira. And you must have glad to be here. How was the weekend, guys?
Yes, from my end, the weekend was okay. What's about Bakari? Okay, I think he left. I hope he comes back so that we can be able to bring him.
He just slipped off.
Yes.
So how's the country? What's moving on? Our country.
Yes. So Liberia is here. The country is here, and a couple of things happening in country. Some of these things we will be, talking about this morning. There are a couple of things happening in country, and so probably we may have a 2 segment of the show this morning. We may elect the host or fellow from the Greenwood Natural Solution Center, probably doing the second segment of the show. We might hosting the last 30 minutes of the show time. We might host him. Okay, so it's very important that we are here. During the course of the week, I was able to share an audio with you regarding another rape allegation. You listened to that, right, Aliyu?
Yes, I listened to it. And
Okay.
Ministry of Agriculture.
Yeah, Ministry of Agriculture, right? The Ministry of Agriculture there. And in regards to that, the ministry was able to release a statement. All right, the ministry were able to release a statement because when the report came up, this particular fellow who may have raped at the 14-year-old girl in question, we are going to play the audio. We do our analysis on it and a couple of other issues. So as I was saying, this particular fellow was linked to the Ministry of Agriculture after the incident was exposed to the press. The recording was all over. So the ministry came out to clarify. They were able to clarify this particular allegation that had been linked, or the person that had been linked to the ministry. And so, but very quickly before we go on, let me bring in Solomon. Solomon, good morning.
Morning.
Solo, are you getting me? Solomon, good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Yeah, Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay. Talk to your people as we go on.
Well, I want to say good morning to you and good morning to Masale. Good morning to our wonderful people of Mama Liberia. And not forgetting We Nation and my adapted counties, Magibi and Riverses. Well, I think this morning we're going to discuss matters of importance regarding Mama Liberia, how all of us can build our noble country together. Again, good morning.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Solomon. Thank you. So, as I was saying, this particular rape allegation against another person who happened to be a government official, right? The ministry was able to write a communication distancing herself from this particular guy who has been alleged, to have raped another 14-year-old minor. We are going to play the voice of heredity to the victim, as she will explain. All right, we are going to play the voice so that you can be able to have a fair appreciation of exactly what we are talking about. So let me play the voice. After that, then we read a communication from the Ministry of Agriculture, and we do our analysis on it. So let's see whether we can get this audio from this end. That which will be very, very much important for our people. Yeah. So just wait a little bit. Okay. So let's go.
There be any threat? You asking if there be any threat from a family member? Yes. The family member saying they get money, so the case will go the way it wanted to go. That's what they've been saying. And for now, Miriam, they took her to the hospital. She getting treatment, and she with her intern now. They took her from Fartown to where the incident happened. She took her intern house in town, and she's still receiving medical treatment. And people there trying to counsel her. But for him, he in jail, and no news from his ministry yet. For his family members, they talking about we should take the case from the court so we can bring it home for all to talk about it there. And my brother they saying no. So they too, they say someone refusing, they get money, they will do it the way they want to do it. So that what make it I want for it to be on social media for them to know that everything is not about money better and rape, not something for somebody to play with. Yes, the investigation going on, and when the incident happened, he not take the leg and put the leg outside his room. People started hearing when he caught the leg, put the girl in his room. He started playing loud music while he was sexually abusing the leg. So when people started hearing the music and the leg voice under the music, some people went to the door, started knocking it for him to put the girl outside. He refused to put her outside. The community dwellers and some other people, some boys, then came around. They started hitting his door forcefully. That's how they managed to get the leg out of his room, and then he got arrested from there. Because when they got there, he was caught in the act. And for now, the investigation is still going on. Like I said, if you want, you can go to Fatan. I will show you the place. I don't want to go there with you. If you want, you can go to Fatan. When the incident happened tomorrow, they get people in there that you can go to there when they caught him. So the minute you get to Mawa Clinic, you start asking questions because like around there they living. The minute you get to Mawa Clinic, you start asking questions. You will get more than 50% that will explain what thing happened. So it's not something that people trying to make up against it. It's something where they caught him in the act.
Okay, all right. So you listen to that audio and you listen to the lady explaining what have happened, the situation. So let me read this communication from the Ministry of Agriculture when this particular audio was released, to the public. Because as I said earlier on, when the audio was released, this guy was linked to the ministry. So the ministry came up. The ministry came up to clarify their own side. Because right now, the ministries in Liberia, they seem to have an association of rapists, right? And so the agriculture ministry said, no, This particular guy who you people talking about, he's not working with the ministry yet. He's not an employee at the ministry yet. So let me read a communication. It says, clarification on media report concerning an alleged rape perpetrator, suspect associated with the Ministry of Agriculture. The Agriculture Ministry's attention has been drawn to reports circulating on social media and other media platforms regarding an alleged rape case, referring to the alleged suspect as an official of the Ministry of Agriculture. The ministry wishes to clarify that the individual involved, Mr. Sando S. Kuroma, is neither an employee nor an official of the ministry, but a contractor within the procurement unit of the ministry. The ministry also wishes to inform the public that in line with its zero tolerance on sexual-based violence and other practices in society, it has taken administrative action against the alleged perpetrator by suspending his contract engagement pending the conclusion of the investigation by the government. The Ministry of Agriculture strongly condemns all forms of sexual and gender-based violence and reaffirms its full cooperation with the Liberia National Police and all relevant authorities to ensure that justice is served. Signed, the Ministry of Agriculture. So that's the communication. So Aliyu Masale, Solomon Bakari, there's another case we are talking about another 14-year-old minor who was alleged, sexually tampered with by this individual. It's up to you people. What do you make of these things that happen in our country? Let's get your analysis on these harmful things, that are happening in our country. Remember, we were talking about another rape case just yesterday, something that has not been settled. Something, the victim is somewhere sitting in a corner crying because, her parents are poor. They are poor people. They don't have the power. They don't have money. And so the justice she deserves, she is not getting it. There's a type of society we have. Let's get it. You listen to our theme song, right? These are freedom fighters, rescuer, people who come to rescue this country. These are things that are happening. Let's get the analysis, Aliyu. Then we'll move over to Solomon.
Solomon, go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. It is sad, and again, as I always said, I know the president. When he was vice president, we worked together as chairman of Unity Party in New York. I know we had serious problem in the party, and the president was not able to resolve that problem. Becoming a president of the Republic of Liberia, where this person is not capable of finding resolution to a problem, it is a serious problem in the country. The president campaigned against the rule of law that the immediate previous government, in terms of the WIA administration, they were not providing rule of law in the country, and that was hooligans and gangs and all of those guys that they had no regard for the rule of law. So he campaigned against that. But since he got into power, the major, besides allegations of corruption and other stuff, President Wakai administration have been violating the rule of law from day one, the Constitution. We went from the situation with the former cultural ambassador and key and his involvement in that, especially his legal advisor. Now, from there on and on, even before becoming president, when he was chairman for the CPP, we saw he couldn't resolve the problem that led to Kumi going to court and all those stuff. And at the end of that, CPP was dissolved. So this administration is not surprising me. In as much as I am a part of the Unity Party, this administration is not surprising me because that was the reason why I did not support him to be president. But now that he's president, we all see what I was talking about. This current situation. Look at some of the stuff that they're talking about rescuing the country. You're not able to find solution to unify the country. You want to rescue the country. You have President Weah's former wife or girlfriend as your advisor, and they're giving you pieces of advice that even when the former president is coming to the airport, they should not use it because he's no longer president. All kinds of things that are going on that does not point to conflict resolution and even if President Weah, a former girlfriend or former wife, uh, did not give such advice, common sense can do that. But to go to this rape case, we've been talking about this other 14 years old girl that was allegedly raped by the ministry or member of the Ministry of Youth and Sport. That one, the RG said, because this girl is not innocent, and she know about man business, the way we usually say in Liberia, and for that reason, they don't know whether this person was the person that really committed the act. And up to now, they have not arrested. I stand to be corrected. They have not arrested that man. And then, of course, when we were pressurizing the government, they decided to suspend the person. And that doesn't really mean anything. And if you listen to the orator of the 2025, he said the thing, suspending people and things, that is not a solution. And still they're doing that. And since they were denying that their government is not a rapist government, um, then another incident came up. Of course, this time there's no way for them to deny it. Why? Because according to the audio you played, this individual was caught in the act. Even community dwellers, they have to start banking on the window. They have to do all this stuff before he could release that girl. And because of that, that particular person was arrested, and they said they're going through that stuff. What I'm saying is that the rule of law is compromised under this administration, and all of us as Liberians, whether you Unity partisan or you CDC or whatever party you're in, we need to put stop to these kind of things, especially those that are in higher authority and what have you. And even if you're not in higher authority, the law should be the law, and if anybody commits any crime, that should be frowned upon, and it should be done across the board. We said that justice is blind, and nobody is above the law. So we need to do all of the stuff. Now the executive and the all the executive, because the Ministry of Agriculture, they work on the executive, they are coming up to distance themselves. This person, even if you say that contractor for which ministry, there's no way you can distance yourself from this person. You hire the person, honor your ministry, and the person is working under your ministry. The person is part of your ministry. So it is the ministry, somebody from the Ministry of Agriculture that brutally raped this young child, 14 years old. I mean, that is sickening, because that person could be my child, could be Aliu's, and it could be even the president. It could be the president's granddaughter or great granddaughter, and what have you, anybody for that matter. So these kind of things we should not condone it in our country. It is not good. Don't ruin the future of our people. That's why I said the arrow that's supposed to stand for rule of law in their arrest agenda. I now consider that to be the ruin of law. RUIN is not RULE. I mean, they're ruining the law, they're destroying the law, and they're doing all kinds of things. So it is a serious matter. And again, our country, people is a kind of gullible. people are afraid of their life. So I will not be surprised for because of fear. For people to say, you know what, let's talk the plow at home, because they usually say that. But here, once the person is alleged and the complaint is filed, the government takes over. Even if the parents don't want to prosecute the case, the government will stand and they will prosecute the case to the fullest. In Liberia, it is not like that, and we need to apply the law to every situation. Thank you.
Thank you, Solomon. Let's cross over to Aliu. Aliu, you need to check your messenger. I sent you a text message, but let get your own say on this particular issue.
Thank you, there, Stephen, and thank you, Solomon. Yet, at least this other person have been arrested in his jail, and I think that happened all because he was caught in the act. Like, we listened to the audio, and again, just what Solomon said, there is no respect for rule of law under this administration. And now we get McGill, he stay out there, and for the fact that Gregory Como is saying this girl was already into, excuse me, into life and what have you. Probably I'm seeing that case to be like a bad case because know what been happening. The moment you are alleged of raping someone, you will be put behind bars. But this man stay out there today, and the victim, she's also out there. So I will only say to Liberian people, we have to be very careful with our 14 years old children now going around government officials, because like even that audio where you sexually harassing this girl and she's yelling, crying, and then you putting out loud music. I don't know, these people are doing their thing for some ritual activities. Because what feeling will you even say, girl, to undress yourself as a well mature man for a 14-year-old child? So people have to be very careful, because if you can see somebody sexually harassing or raping a 14 years old, so even with these people, if you know your husband or whosoever was caught in that act and you even say have a girl child, you have to be very careful. Because these are people that go on raping their own children in the home. What feeling will you have for a 14 years old child? So this is not anything good for our country. And we just listened to our president when he gave it, when he addressed the United Nations General Assembly. These were some of the things he talked about: zero tolerance on domestic violence. But today, you have your government official raping people, children in the country. And the issue about Numa, the internal affairs minister. Okay, there's an audio. This lady is crying. You see him putting all his pants and tea in the room there. What have this president done about that? Nothing has been done about Numa the kids. And these are things that I will always say, children, they learn from their parents. If the nephew of the president can allegedly rape somebody, you see the video where the woman is crying, you might be in the room putting her pants on and thing, and nothing has been said about that. The president hearing all of these things. Even McGill, we had to beat on him before he suspended McGill today. You see, McGill was alleged for raping, letting the president that he want to take a leave to go through his case, and the president accepted a letter. He had to talk before he even suspended him. You see, so I already know, like Solomon said, there is no rule of law under this administration. And this were things that the campaign against heavily when it comes to rule of law. But it is troubling, it is sickening, it is so sad to see a responsible government, educated and sophisticated people to see such a thing happening in the country. So we know how the parents feel. It could be my child, it could be my whosoever. I know how I'm going to feel if such a thing happens. But this is the government we have today. There is no respect for rule of law. So we don't know why we're happy to McGill, but as this other man, he was caught in the ISO today, he's behind bars. But Numani is out there, carrying all your normal activities. McGill is carrying all your normal activities. So we just pray for the best of the country, but this is not good for our country. But the Solomon party, well, what Joseph Waka is able of doing. So that's it. That's all I have to say.
And actually,
Okay.
to justify what I was saying, the rule of law that they are implementing is when somebody, if it is something against they and somebody, and even if that somebody is not in the wrong, uh, they will make sure that that particular person from their end it benefits from there. For example, when we saw the saga at the Capitol building, because it was what the president wanted to do, he began to use the law as majority, and the law does not say majority rule. When it comes to majority rule is about political assemblies. If you guys in a political assembly and it requires voting and people vote, that's when or when you get a majority vote, but not when somebody is disrespecting the Constitution. Then you say, no, I'm going with the majority. So those are all being not understanding government, and people been using him because of the population he has from his country. So that has been the case. But to actually look at what the Constitution of Liberia dictates and what leadership talks about, those things you will see it, but none of them I have seen in my own Joseph Yima Boakai, who is now the president. And honestly speaking, when he was not president, when you was vice president, I used to really, really like him until I have my personal experience with him when it comes to conflict resolution. If you cannot solve problem, it's serious. We need to be able to solve problem. Even in your own home, if you can solve problem, that's chaos. In the market, you can solve problem. Chaos. Anywhere where you cannot solve problem. So that is still my reason for not supporting this president. And we are seeing the truth. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Solomon, and thanks to you, Aliyu, as well. Aliyu, you need to check your messenger. I sent you the message there. You need to confirm that. All right. So thanks to you people for your analysis on this. Like we said the last time, you know, this country under this government, at a certain point in time, I sometimes wonder why, Liberians have to put themselves in this kind of situation. In my more Ali voice, a situation that we cannot handle now. In my more voice, a situation that we cannot handle as a people and as a country. The last time I listened to the president at the UN General Assembly, where he was addressing other world leaders. President Boyka, President Boyka looking in the faces of other world leaders, telling those people that he put in place mechanisms to protect women, to protect the rule of law. Can you imagine? A president who right in our eyes here openly, disregarded the constitution of our country. That today that put us in this kind of situation. The president was brave this gone time to tell the UN General Assembly that he has put in place mechanism to protect women in this country. When you have one internal affairs minister who sexually abused a woman, but this particular person is so comfortable sitting there, enjoying the comfort of you, Mr. President. Nyamane did it. So my girl saw it too and said, since we all are United Party people, we support the government, that we don't want brought this government to power. In fact, we sponsor this particular president because then he had nothing for himself. We spend our money, so we are going to do anything we can, and nothing will happen. That's the reason why you saw or you heard the way a remote control of a police RG in Gregory Coleman spoke the way he spoke the last time. That's the reason why. A police RG who have been challenged over the period of time. The citizens have challenged him. A police RG is now unable to arrest Miguel. He has been called upon several times, several society organizations. A police RG who's supposed to protect lives and property was unable to give justice to a little girl who is now feeling the pinch of sexual abuse. Today, this is another information coming out from another person who according to the Ministry of Agriculture, he is a contractor at that area. Look, anything you people do, there is no way you can deny this particular offender. If he had no connection with the ministry there, you were not going to suspend his contract. So he's part of the ministry. He's part of the ministry. So these are things that are happening in our country. And we have a president who is sitting there and nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. So anybody now can do these things and walk with impunity, as we are seeing in the case of Miguel and that of Yamane. And that of Yamane. So these things are bad for our society. They are very, very much bad for our society. Look, Mr. President, there are 1,000 of people who stood under the rain and the sun to vote with the expectation that you have changed the narratives that according to you and your people, we was not doing. That's the reason why those people voted you into power. Mr. President, do you sometimes ask yourself this kind of question? That where are those people? Do you sometimes ask yourself, where is former President Charles Taylor? One of the greatest men in this country. Those other warlords, people who trampled upon justice in this country, how'd you come on? Do you sometimes ask yourself that question? Power is like a cooking, like people say. It captures at any time. So if you just feel that today you are a police RG and try to do things that will bring sorrow, disappointment, injustice to certain group of people in society because they don't have. Look, I will tell you that the time is coming that particular position that you are holding onto, you will not hold onto that position forever. There is something they call karma. If you feel you are doing something, and because you have power today, as Charles Taylor, the former president, and other people around here who, when they speak, no one used to speak. Those people, we have a lot of those people around here, but where are they today? They thought that the power they were holding onto, they would have held onto that power forever and ever. But today, the rest is history. The country has been damaged. A post-war Liberia that should be repaired is now continuing to be damaged under this unity party government, as we can see all over here. That's the reason why the electoral rate is high. You just move from here, just go in the Leeward counties, like my senior brother said this one time, and just carry one label there. People will be celebrating because of this same issue that are happening today. But look, when the people are fed off with this kind of issue, the aftermath can be so bad for the society. That's the reason why we always sit behind these microphones to always inform you, Mr. President, that the manner and the form in which you and your people are leading this country is not fair. And there are people who are sitting over the fence, are watching. They are watching every step. And the only way they think that they can make themselves to be certified is to do the extraordinary, that which we are not praying for. I always said this, that the series of conflict that we had in this country, they came in different forms. And one of those forms has to do with the level of dissatisfaction from the government of the day. So come on, be shedding these people. Mr. President, put these people under the canopy of your executive power. Put them under the canopy of your executive power. Every tomorrow, in everything that you do. When Liberians are fed up with this kind of issue, the aftermath will be so bad. And we are not praying for that. That's the reason why we come every night and day. Baby we can, Boria we can, Sam we can, and the rest of the people. They will always question you and your people. They will always do these things. The form and manner in which our society is going is so bad. It is so bad. So these same people will be doing it because they know that when I do this thing here, I will walk with impunity. You get gangsters around yourself, they will just or take microphone at any time to abuse people, say a lot of things to people. And you as an elderly person who people, expected to lead with example, you said nothing to these kind of things. It is so sad for our country. We have our guests by 11:30, so let's go to the line and hear from you, our people. But before then, let me cross over to my colleagues, probably a minute or so. Probably they have something to say, then we'll go to the telephone line. Aliyu, Solomon, is there any other thing before we go to the telephone line?
Oh, yes, Stephen, like you said, we listened to the president quite recently, what he said in this country. This is not something good for our country, Liberia, to have Joseph Boakai as the oldest president ever. And he been around for a very long period of time. And I will always say Joseph Boakai could have been one of the best presidents ever in the history of Liberia. This old man been working in government through all his life. He had never worked out of government. Joseph Boakai should know what Liberia are faced with, what they need, and he should know the solution to the problem. And he is now the president. And if and only if he really came to rescue the country, he should have just focused on rescuing instead of rescuing himself. But it is unfortunate that this old man came today only to rescue himself and people who surround him. And you look at those figures that President Boakai put out there about the women empowerment, 260,000 women empowerment in less than 2 years. Your government had done that. And when we open this line, you can call, and you can see any of these women calling to tell people, oh yeah, the government paid us this today, we are this, we are that. Talking about 260,000 women empowerment, talking about relief program, and another 25,000 people. The government always reaching out to them when they are in need. All of this line continue to say, you talking about investing 8.3 billions, and then the next day you're coming back to the United Nations, telling them you wanted to help you in your war crime court. What sense does that make? If you get 8 billion to invest in education, in health, in this and that, all of these things, then you're coming back to the people again to tell them to help you when it comes to war crime court. And I don't know, Solomon, last night, if you follow the president town hall meeting here in Maryland, our state, tell the Liberian in America that the government had done everything possible. You are not seeing children selling in the street again the way it used to be during the previous administration. Are you kidding me? Why should you people get writing there and give it to the president to make himself look shame, to make himself shame? Because they will just go to write this thing and put it in front of the president, and he will just stand there reading them. You and I know today we have people all in the street, but those were your campaign promises and you have failed on them. And then when you come out, you're speaking to Liberians in America as if to say, we don't see what's happening in the country, we don't have people there, or Liberian have become like a society bush that we don't go to. Telling people in America here that children are no longer selling in the street. No, I was like, no, what happened to Mr. Bakai? That was why he said here last night in Maryland, our state. So I don't really know what's happening.
So were you there last night?
No, I wasn't there. That somebody sent it to me. I was
You should have gone there. Your president was in town. You didn't go there. That's sad, man.
Yeah, the problem. Solomon, as I told you, right now I don't drive for even or 30 minutes.
Oh yeah.
The
Okay.
only drive just to carry my children to school and get back home, sit down whole day. Yeah, so I didn't go there.
But the thing though, you see, Unity Party government or Unity Party by itself, we are very, very good when it comes to presentation. But when it comes to particularizing the presentation, there where the problem is. When we first came to power, a lot of stuff that were put together that convinced the international community about things that the president was doing in the country and all of that. We are still good when it comes to the computer. They will see all kinds of images out there, and when you see those images, they appear to be real. But that is not it. This is because we have a lot of people who are very, very good with putting the image and creating story. But people who live in a country and people who are very, very aware of what is going on in the city, in the country, people who not just in Monrovia or in Buchanan, but outside of the area, we all know that. So whenever somebody is reading something with the good AI images, now that we have AI, before then we used to use different print shop and different software so as to do a beautiful presentation, a picture. And as I said earlier, Liberia is a gullible country. Um, we like hearsay and see whatever we see on social media. Now that we have social media, before it used to be just African movies and things like that, and whatever we see, and then this is true, this is true, and then we take it from there. And now that we have the AI and we have other days technologies going on, Unity Party is very, very good in portraying those. But the thing is that if they don't read between the line and they just put something out there, then they will be caught in it. For example, they talk about the past, the overcross or whatever, and they were taking the glory. But then in the presentation that they were doing, I saw President George Weah and the Chinese people or the Japanese people and some of these other stuff. But what they couldn't do was to delete President Weah from those gatherings. So from there, anybody who doesn't know much about Liberia or what is going on, they say, "Oh yes, the government is doing this, the government is doing that," and I showed them the highway, the RRA highway, and also the road, the overpass going all the way across, and how do we put a toll booth to ease traffic in a country. So when I saw these people reposting those things and adding President Bwaka's photo to it, I said, wow. It is sad, and that's why Unity Party is good at. We can really do good presentation. Unlike CDC, they just like to talk, and then whatever they do actually doing that people know, they don't put it out there. So not a lot of people know what they are doing. So it becomes a challenge to the CDC government when Unity Party is in power. I just wanted to add that in.
Okay, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you, Solomon. Thanks, Aliyu. So let's take a few calls on this, and after that, we'll bring on our guest here on 0772239933 0886304497 077798037. The numbers to call and make your that's make your point on issues we have discussed here this morning. Let's hear from you, our people out there, on issues we are talking about here this morning. Another rape case is up. My girl's issue still hangs in the thing air. Let's get this pressing. Good morning.
Stephen, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you joining us from, please.
Yeah, thank you, Stephen. This is Hussein. Good morning to your team of panelists. I call from Jacobstown. Stephen, thank you for always having me in my calls.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
So, first of all, let me say this. With the appointments of female in this government, it clearly tells you that the president is gender sensitive. Even all of those we say, it is not just an event. The whole process. There are several measures.
Which one are you talking about? That deals with process.
So the issue of women empowerment, the issue of empowering the girl child to go to school, all of those things that surround female is key on the agenda of the president.
But
in fact,
the president didn't tell those people that it is a process we are working on it. He said we have empowered SYZ people, young women in our country, and we are. Excuse me. We are a 14-year-old girl. Someone sitting in a corner crying every night and day because she was allegedly raped by a minister in this particular government. The government that's talking about women rights and other things.
Yes, Stephen, this is one of the reasons I call to make this clarity. In fact, when all of us film on this radio and condemn the act by that minister, in fact, the president is a listening president. Stephen, with your recommendation, that man is a former government official. I don't want anybody to call him government official because he has been dismissed and somebody has been appointed by the president.
Dismissing the man without any arrest being done is something that we cannot consider. Anyway, thank you. Let's get more people here. 0772239933 0886 304497 077798037. This person. Good morning.
Good morning, Tonto.
Good morning.
I'm taking to calling from Maggie.
Yeah, go ahead, great.
Yes, so to the picture of the rape case. I want to ask you the parent today that medicine is being with up. Only 14-year-old get raped. So, like Solomon said, that arrow, they not there for rule of law. They are there for raping. So, I want to power to be before children in the time. So, the whole says that what people will be power to be before children.
Okay, let's all you there, patience. Let's get this other person. Good morning. Good morning. You are live on the radio.
Hello.
You are live on the radio. Good morning.
Yeah, this is Lila Freeman calling from Province Modogono.
Yeah, Freeman.
I just want to tell the people that they must keep on jovial, la solid rock. If you be on your end of the, you can face in province. They need to give you the chance to
speak to the issue we are talking about.
Yeah, the issue about concerning the raping case. And I want to because all the raping cases are going on because of the president, because they against the president. So I want to keep calamity all day.
Thank you. Let's hold you there. This person. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes.
You are live.
Good morning.
Go ahead. Your name and where you joining us from, please.
Yeah, thank you. I'm not in Freeman Junior. Abraham Gosling, we are beginning. I join you from District 2, Mosrado County.
Freeman, go
Let me say thank you this morning. You know, for me, I would refer to this government as the raping government. This government ministers did the hardest raping since this country was founded. And the president aware of it. We're not getting any statement or statement released from the executive branch pertaining what's going on. Francis Emmanuel, he did on another person come out, nothing happening, another man come out against it, nothing will come from other it. So the only advice I get to our mother, they should just advise their children.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's show you there. Get this other person. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. You are live.
Yeah, thank you. Let me say hi to Masade and We Nation. This is Edmond Carr, and I'm the visually impaired keeping the presidency to the fire to deliver. Look, the president is now a listening president. When the information came up, the press was not to pick up that information. The guy's intention was to cover it out. That's what they did. So when the president suspended Brian Mange, when? And suspension is now a dismissal. In fact, the guy that is sent to his position is acting. So I don't know why somebody will always try to say they can't provide clarity as if they are the spokesperson of the government. Who are you providing clarity for? When we are on top of that again. The guy still there. Some are saying he left the country. Others are saying he's still in country. We don't know where he is. And according to the red law, the guy is supposed to be in detention while investigation is going on. But because he is a unity partisan, he's still passing over there while they are running after their investigation according to the police. Actually, they still looking for prima facie information. Then when he said the information that the medical report that he had, the girl was temper away. Then why you still waiting for? Then the new one guy is at least this one. I don't know when this incident occurred for me to say at the Ministry of Agriculture or did their best because we don't know when the incident occurred before coming without release, talking about suspending him, suggesting him to investigate the truth. So to some extent, at least they were able to do their part. And the guy is now in jail. At least I listened to the audio that he played, and investigation are ongoing. That what should happen. He listened to Councilor Dexter Brown, the Human Rights Commissioner Chair. He listened to Tewam Gonglo. That's what the law says. You should be in jail while we are carrying on the investigation.
Okay.
But all of the evidence that the police IG is putting on, he is now stepping in the gap as the lawyer for Brian. Because all of the issues that he is raising, so he ever Brian or vindicate himself, his lawyer should be the one putting on all of these things, but not you police IG.
Thank you.
Here is all of your man. He why he's thinking, what happened about Brian? Where is Brian? Brian is a rapper, you should come for.
Okay.
He shouldn't be a free man. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Edmond Carr. Solomon Bakari, check your website. I sent you a message. Solomon, check your website. I sent you the message. Well, let me get to the person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Marcy. I'm calling from Clarendon this evening. Let me say hi to my brother and my son, Masale, and the Win Nation Bakari. Look, let's make this announcement to the Nepali people concerning the rape issue. Who say we come here and can't justify and tell up a papa story. And we have to demystify the lie. The man that raped the little child, 14-year-old child, he know what to be fine around here. And you're talking about President Boka is a listening president. If he is a listening president, that time they may be a bad. Then a lot of men talking about informer. And we are getting the information, the salary going to him. He and his family. And the parents made the poor acting president. Then you telling all the men are listening president. Not listening president. That means you be a bad one. We got a lot of pastors in jail. Our children in jail, not in this country for rape case. No matter what rape somebody here. So they not get back. You are working with job. Then you can't talk to Papa, you can't talk about the men can listen. What this is what? This is a rape issue that when you go rape, go and go out defend you. Because you just tell us that go out defend you. You're not going to be not for our men will go to jail. Or father member, I will defend you. So go ahead and rape. Then you say go and see, go and pay for your own in this country, go and the country. You got some nonsense on the platform.
Thank you, Marcy. Let's take one more call, then we take a break and usher in our guests here. We have a team here from the Green World Natural Solution Center. We talk a bit about their institution. as we close the show for today. So 0772239933, 0886304497, 0777980375. Let's see whether we can get this person. Then we go over to our guest. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, go ahead very quickly, ma'am.
Because who for all that say that they make a year, they shame. They will see what happened in the country in our party. That is the they happy to. What make a go, what make a can. So what I do, even when your chance to do what you will tell the chance that you want me and I'm fine. They say, man, they see. They man, they say, good, pity, I want to 1 year now, they either say, that's they don't fire, they make a year. You pay money, one will come for year. Then you pay money to send somebody on the fee. They make a year.
Okay.
They make a year.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so let's take this break and usher in our guest here. Let's take a just of our team song. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm so sorry. Let's get it from this and let's see whether we can get it from here. Yes, let's get it from here. Okay, so yes, let's get it from here and just be right back. Yes.
Where my freedom?
Exclusive from hotlbr.com.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighters. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they eat their man, they change their man. What kind of people they sue?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they sue?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo. Ayo. Ayo.
Okay, we want to say welcome back, and it's good, being there with us. As we told you, we have a team from the Greenwood Natural Solution Temple, that center. Yes, we have them here with us in the studio to talk a bit about their organization. So first of all, before I bring you people on, let me move over to my team as they welcome you people. Okay, so Aliyu Masale, Solomon Bakari, we have a guest here. So let's hear from you as we bring down. Aliyu, are you there?
Well, I would like to say good morning to our guests. Of course, I don't know their name yet, but good morning and welcome to our issue in the society. I think you guys have an interesting topic to discuss. So we are here to listen and to ask questions or to challenge, to criticize, and to promote. That's what we are here for. So be glad to hear your presentation, and we can take it from there.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, so I think Aliyu is somehow busy, but he will join us later. So let's cross over to our team here. Beginning with the lady there, can you please call your name so that our people who are listening can know who will have you?
Okay, my name is Angel G. Wallace.
Okay.
I'm a leader from Greenwall.
Okay, thank you so much, and let's come over to you.
Okay, I am Dr. Pedro Mendoza.
Okay.
Yeah, from Greenwall International.
All right, thank you. Okay, so there are people listening and hearing the name of Greenwall International or Greenwall Natural Solution Center. They would like to know what this particular institution is about. What are some of those things that you people do?
Okay. Greenwall, we are into health care. We are like a healthcare institute. We started in 1994. We back in United States and also China. We also have a branch in Canada. And then to Africa, we started in South Africa. From there, we started expanding up. We are into 35 countries, 35 to 40 countries, and we just newly came into Liberia in February.
Okay, that's fine. Now, what are some of those things that you people are involved into? What are some of those things you do at New World?
Okay, Greenwall, we are specialized in herbal products, which are made up of plants and food. Uh, so products are manufactured in China and USA by our scientists. We have scientists that are specialized in those products. And then when they process it, then they send it to various countries where the branches are in. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let me cross over to my team. Yes, then I will come back to you. Solomon, you just listened to
Well,
the introduction. Yes, so let me get you on.
well, this is very, very interesting when it comes to what they are doing. But the challenge there is, first of all, I don't know whether they are legally registered in Liberia and under what condition, or what has been the process in getting the doctor, because uh, today we have conventional medicine and alternative medicine, and what they are doing is what we call alternative medicine. Myself, I love alternative medicine. I'm connected with other people who are doing that. In Liberia, we also have other people that we are working with that is doing it on a very low skill, including the person we brought on the show before, content. But the group that is recognized or registered in all of these European countries, I mean, and I mean, all over the globe, because they have representation from Asia, China, and they have representation from North America, and they have other areas. So it means that they are a big company, but there's a big difference between somebody who will be making your products. For example, we have one other stuff they call balance of nature, and other those stuff they are fruits and vegetables. The process in doing those stuff and what have you. So these people, they are in the country, and they are manufacturing medicine, if you will, that is the alternative medicine. And we all know they will say, oh, there's no side effect and what have you. Every medicine, everything, they have side effect. uh the other one might be more dangerous, especially the chemicalized medicine. Their side effect is grave than the herbal. The danger that the chemical medical side effect, it would not be as grave as that of the alternative, because God created us to eat all of these things anyway. But once you don't eat or use them in equilibrium, balance it. If we say before better boss, before good food waste, that better boss. So if you look at that and you get your jorobo, as we all of us we know in Liberia, we know that it can help you. But if you want to drink 2 cups of that jorobo because you want for the condition to go away right away, then you are creating more stuff for your kidney not to be able to get involved, or your liver not to be able to use them. Then they become dangerous. So that's what I'm saying, that every medicine, they have a side effect, but the one from the chemicalized medicine is different, and then the one from the alternative medicine is different. Again,
Okay.
that's what I want to know. Whether he himself, the doctor, whether he himself is involved in getting those herbal stuff, the plant. I know we have a lot in Liberia. Whether he himself doing that, and the other thing to it is that there are people that are using that name and they putting all kinds of fake stuff together. The same thing with the conventional medicine. Sometimes some of the medicine that you see in a capsule, it is not the real antibiotic, but when they say, oh, yeah, there's antibiotic, and they put some sort of thing for the odor for you to smell, like, oh, yeah, there's the antibiotic. People are doing fake medicines. So that's why I'm asking whether he is fully involved and what kind of herbs that he uses and how do they go about blending them, because we all know that the more you put the stuff together, there might be we have something a reaction that happen to in those medicine. It can happen in a conventional medicine. It can happen in an alternative medicine. So as a doctor on there, some of the stuff that they do, so that the records that they have, so that it can be, because we have a lot
Okay.
of that. So
All
that's
right.
what I'm saying. Myself, I use alternative medicine
Okay.
throughout. Yep.
Okay, so you listen to him, right? Firstly, what he wants you to address is the issue of the registration process as to
Alright.
whether this particular organization is registered with the government, or you people are just doing things, passing around in the corner and the other thing. So that's the first thing he wants to know. And secondly, he also wants to know as to whether you, as a doctor, you are also involved into or the processing of the medicine you are setting out there, because owing to the fact that there are a lot of people around here who just go around manufacturing this kind of medicine by themselves and other things. So yeah, you can address that.
All right. Thank you very much. That is a good question. First of all, with the registration, it has been done since January. Because we came here in January, we have a couple of members here in Liberia, which they are Liberians, and then it was a joint thing that we registered. The Liberian guy is part of it, so we have registered the business, and from there we went to the pharmacies that where you do the product registration. So they have to check all the products.
They were
So
tested.
yeah, they were tested to the pharmacies. So all of that is being done, and so after then that is when we do our launching. That was in February, on the 2nd of February, and then since then we started operating. And concerning the medication, whether they are being forged, our medication, honestly speaking, it's going to be very difficult for you to forge them, because
No, I will not say forcing them. There are people.
duplicate. That is to duplicate, not so.
It's not just a duplication. There are a lot of people that are putting fake something together, and of course, and they say this is what we are doing, and there's nothing for anybody to really prove it, to see, well, this is exactly what you are doing. So there are a
Okay.
lot of people that do faking conventional medicine and alternative medicine. So
Okay.
how can we tell that your is not in that category? And that's what I was saying. And when I talk about registration, whether you guys fall under the pharmaceutical or under the health situation of Liberia, whether you register with the business registry and also are accredited by the health industry of the Republic of Liberia, because conventional medicine, alternative medicine, they all fall into the medicine category. And we have the Ministry of Health, we have the pharmaceutical agency, and then we have the business registry. Anybody can register any business with the business registry in Liberia. But whether you have been accredited by the Ministry of Health and also been certified by the agency that responsible for opening a pharmaceutical business in Liberia. When I opened my pharmacy in Liberia, we went through that process. So doing a conventional medicine and doing alternative medicine, they are all in that category. That's what I'm asking, the detail of that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so all of those things are being done, starting from the pharmacies. They have observed the medication, we have submitted it, and they have observed it, and then they gave us go ahead. So even concerning the documentation, even the Ministry of Labor, they come for inspections. They came to inspect the place to see how even the self and everything, how it's been done, and also the medication. And our medication too, it has its we have a logo on each of the thing, and it's been sealed. Even I don't have like access to the media. It comes like direct from China to the store. So when it gets to the store, that is when I can sell, and everything is being sealed. I can't even open. We don't even sell like tablets. We sell in a cup, and it's been sealed. So yeah.
Okay. So let me see whether Aliyu is there. Aliyu, are you following? Ali Masale, are you following? I think you need to check your system. I think you are muted.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, just go ahead. Go ahead. I think we are getting you now.
Oh yeah, yes. No, I'm listening. I'm listening. I will continue
Okay.
later.
All right. Okay, that's good. Okay, let me cross over to the lady there. Yeah, because there are a lot of people listening, a lot of people following. You're talking about Green Wall. You people produce medicine and other things with what I'm seeing here. So people like to know what are some of those sicknesses that you people cure or the medicine you have so that probably somebody may be fixed with such a problem and would like to contact you to see what to do. So do you care to talk about some of these sicknesses that you people cure?
Yes, please. Thank you so much for the question. Okay, so we do kill a lot of diseases.
Okay.
So we have a cure for fibroid because we know in Liberia here, a lot of women we are suffering from fibroid, and then when you go to the hospital, they will tell you, "Hey, you need to do an operation to remove your womb and stuff like that." So when I was in South Africa, like I said, my mom, she had a fibro for a very, very long time at old age. So I took her to Ghana, Nigeria, even to the nearby hospital here in Liberia. They said because she's old, they want to remove her womb. But operation is something is very, very dangerous. Sometimes in doing that, you may lose your life or something may happen to you. And I said, oh no, we're not going to do that. So because the stomach was very big, so when I was in South Africa, that's when I even met this company, this health company. So I decided to, okay, let me just try, So I joined into this green wall business and I said, okay, she was the first person that I tried this medicine because I wanted to know, because I've tested a lot of alternative for her, those natural supplement thing, and it didn't do her nothing. So I was like, okay. So that's when I decided to send the medication to her. In doing that, she assessed all the results. The fiber it shrinks, it pulled all of those things down. And she was even happy. She said, upon all of the plane ticket I've been, wasting, going to these places I've never bought, this medication, it really, really works. So I use her as a testimony because a lot of people will say, we can't believe you because you're working. So even if I explain it by myself, they won't believe it. So you have to work it out on somebody so that it can work. And in that, testimony can flow. Another person can bring, another person can bring. So yes, I will tell you that this medication, it actually works and it kills a lot of diseases. Fibro, hypertension, it kills a heart attack. Like if you have an ulcer, you have a cataract in the eyes, if you don't have a good of seeing, it also heal you. And also stroke, we also know a lot of people they are struggling, battling with stroke. A lot of people, they are moving here and there, they don't know what is going on with their body. You just see them, they are fine, and then drop, and you find that people are buying medication, but they are not getting healed, instead of worse. So this medication, I'll also say to it works because I've used it on my mom and clients, because my mom had a stroke and she had a fibro. So it works on her, and a lot of people are started getting clients, people started testifying, people who have stroke and stuff. So it heals a lot of diseases. When I mean a lot of diseases, yes, it does.
Okay, let's get over to you. You want to add up to what she just said?
Yes. So when we newly started, like the first day we did a scan, I was the one there because I was the one in charge, like doing the scan. So my first client got stroke, and when he was coming, he was on a wheelchair, and so when I gave him a full dose, as he take the full dose, I think it was just within, because his stroke was a month old. So he took the medication for 3 weeks. After 3 weeks, he came by himself to the office and he climbed the steps to come. And then since then, he has never taken medication. He just took medication once, and then from there, since then he was okay. He started walking, moving about, not walking without a stick. And also we have medication for prostate enlargement for men. Most of especially men, like when we reach at the age of 40, we can start experiencing a lot of those things. So kidney problems, goa, you have numbness, like your body cholesterol, and so on. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So let's come to this. Most of the times, the reason why sometimes people get sick and probably they don't go to the hospital. Probably they don't have the money and all these kind of things. So what they normally do is to go for the alternative, like what you people have here.
Yeah.
So people are listening, and somebody may say, "Oh, most of these things that you talk about, that the power, and all these kind of things, somebody may be faced with such a problem, and the person listening like to gather you and would like to know, but if I happen to go to this particular entity, what am I carrying? What is the price of this? Do you also care to talk about that as well?
Yeah. For the scan is $10. But
to do the scan. Of
the whole scan, like from your head to like the whole body, like your whole body.
That one you're doing it to know what is happening.
Yeah. So after we check your BP, we do that, and which is for $10. But this one that we are doing this Friday, we are trying to help people. So we are bidding it down to $5 for the checkup for only Friday. This Friday coming. Yeah, this Friday coming. So the prices of the medication, we have medication like $10, starting from $10 up to $43. Like the medication we have right now in Liberia is from 10 to 43 USD.
Yeah. I want you to throw a light on this Friday event you're talking about. Is this something that you will be hosting an event where people will come, people who have these kind of diseases, sicknesses? I want you to talk about. Yeah, you want to talk about that?
Yes. So we always want to help people as usual, because people always say getting healing or being healed is expensive, but health is well too, because once you are healed, you can be able to move around. So we are doing this free checkup, which is located to NVTR. We decided to put it to NVTR. Yeah, Congo Town opposite there's a DSTV opposite Cycon, the school building, the big hall. We are doing it there. Yeah, so it's just $5 for it.
So people who are listening now, it means this coming Friday, the time, please.
Yeah, from 9 to 5 p.m.
From 9 to 5. So yes, people who probably may be experiencing these kind of diseases, these kind of sicknesses, they can come there, do your skin and other things. Just $5 United States dollars.
Sure. Please.
Or it's equivalent in liberty.
Fine, if you can bring liberty, we because
we need to get that clear. Yeah, so let's see 0772239933 0886304497 980375. For those of you who are following our date, we have a team from the Green Wall Natural Solution Center here. They are here with us talking about their products. Probably a lot of you out there may be experiencing some of these things. So let's get to this person very quickly and hear from this Carter. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Okay, I'm Alfred Emado.
Okay, Alfred.
Yeah, I would like to know that number also. Because some people got problems, they don't explain it on radio.
Okay.
So we would like to get a personal number just in case to call, to explain, and to know their location, what have you. Yeah. So I would like for them to share that number, please.
Okay, definitely they are going to do that when you are closing up. Yes, I thought that you people can do that when we are closing up, so that you can call the number, because there are people following. As I said, a lot of people would not like to just talk about their issues, so they would like to call you. To just keep it confident. Okay, let's get this person. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm David calling from the hospital.
Okay, David.
Yeah, my concern has to do with hepatitis B. If someone is having hepatitis B, if they have the Q.
Okay. All right. They will address that concern when they are.
And their location.
Definitely, they are going to talk about that when they are closing up. Okay, so let's hold you there. Let's see whether we can get another person on the line on 0772239933 0886304497 0877980375. The numbers. Let's see whether we can get more callers here. But while we get this person. Okay, let's see this person. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Morning, you are live. Okay, the person is off. 0772239933 0886304497. Let's get this person. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. You are live on the radio.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, so for me, my mother, she really get food problem, her food, and really her.
Okay.
Also, yeah, my dad too, nothing oil, the sugar, also malaria. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I don't know what the location for the meat, for the go there.
All right, so keep following the show. They are going to call their numbers so that you can be able to get the number. And probably you can call them right after the show, then they will give you the details.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
keep following the show. Keep following the show. Let's see whether we can take 2 more calls. Then you can be able to. You want to say something?
No.
Okay.
I just wanted to put the number on air yet.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Go ahead. Let them be able to get the number.
Yeah. So the number is 0880 332208, and the orange is 0778 779 790.
Okay, so I would like you to call it when you are closing up again, right? Because there are people who following, they just take their own time. Yeah, and other people so they can get a number. But another thing I wanted to ask, right? Do you have a social media page that probably somebody can go there and maybe send you a message?
Yes, we have it.
So people are following. How can they access that page? Let me try it and see. Yes. Why is the name of the page?
It's just Greenwald Liberia, Greenwald International Liberia.
Okay,
on Facebook.
Okay, on Facebook.
Yeah.
Greenwald
International Liberia.
International Liberia.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see whether we can get it so that other people who follow it too can do the same. Go there and be able to send you a text message there. Okay, so this is what we have here, right? It's something like this. Yeah, I want you to look at this. I think it's something like
also, too, they can also contact on WhatsApp. These numbers also going on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So we are already out of time. So let's cross over to you people and get your parting comments. Beginning with you, then we'll move over to the director.
Okay, what I want to say is, come Liberia, let us, take this opportunity to do our checkup, because if you never know what is going on, some people, they just fall down and then you say, is something happening? No, because if you don't get checked, how can you know what is going on? Just take the opportunity and just come. Where we'll be hosting is just to MVTI. It's not far. It's opposite to the SciComm, yes, opposite MVTR campus is in the compound building. We are hosting it. Okay. It's just for free, $5 to come there. We also do a delivery too if you want to. Like if you want to us to deliver your medication, we also do a delivery to you too. We also do a checkup. So please take the opportunity for us. And like our number is 0880 332208. That is on WhatsApp too. You can call. And orange is 0778 779 790.
Okay, thank you. Let's cross over to the director very quickly. Or meaning, director.
Yes. Like she said earlier, we would urge everybody to come and do your body checkup. Even if you're working, sometimes we will be working and then we think we are okay whilst we have a little problem with our body, but it's best you come and do a checkup, which is just $5 this time around, and know your health status. And then there we can also be guiding you on things that you're going to eat and things that you're going to avoid eating, because there are things that we usually eat that we don't usually observe our food. And most of us, we Africans, we don't really go like to check our body time to time. But if you go to the Western, most of them, they usually go a month every month to go and check their health, to know the things that they're going to eat and things that they are not going to eat. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. We hope to have you people here another time, probably for 1 hour, 30 minutes, so that we can be able to talk about most of these issues, because the health issue is just kind of important. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay, all right. So Solomon, can you close up very quickly?
Well, yes, I think it would be good for you to bring them back because there are a lot of questions I have for them, but then, of course, we don't have the time. So next time would be good for us to have lengthy time because they talk about staphylococcus, what kind of medicine or what kind of stuff they have that will kill the staff and things like that. That detail. The reason why I think would be good for us to go into detail is that people are looking for money, and because they're looking for money, they will come up with all kinds of claims uh, just to take money. For example, it was $10 for checkup. Now it's $5 and what have you. So if the people don't have $5 or they don't have $10, then they can ask screen them. So when we get these kind of guests, which I love what they're doing, but we need to really scrutinize them to see they're not just finding prayer because Liberia has US dollars, and that's all they are interested in. I know the Chinese, they can synthesize anything and seal it properly so that they will say, oh yeah, they are sealed. I say I can't open it and all those stuff. Because
Okay, all
the
right.
market is there, the dollar is there, so a lot of people come in there for those kind of things. We need to really evaluate them. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's hear from Aliyu. Our next program is up soon. Aliyu, just few seconds, please. Aliyu, are you there? Okay. I think Ali is off. This is how we go home on today's edition of the program, Issues in the Society. I'm Stephen Compton. I hope to be here Wednesday by the special grace of God with another edition. But before then, do have yourself a blessed Monday. Coming up next is the program Kim's Local Daily with the lady Jenin Pesima. Stay tuned and don't go away.